12 weeks out.
It's coming up.
Yeah, 12 is a good number. The 12 apostles, 12 disciples, the 12 steps, 12 weeks out. If at 12 weeks out you're not fully in, might as well rack it up, buddy.
Get out of here.
The prep is in full effect right now. We'll do chest. It's my second chest workout of the week, so it's somewhat more of a chest stimulation workout. A little bit of delts, but I put the delt not as a priority really in my training lately, because they've always been more dominant compared to my chest. So I'm mostly doing just like some light delt stuff after both of my chest workout, and some light rear delt stuff after my 2 back workouts. So I'll do like 1 exercise or 1 giant set of like the rear delts after back, for example. And for delt, I've been doing like 2 exercises after chest, yeah. I had a full body MRI yesterday.
You got a what?
A full body MRI.
Damn.
The brain, all the way to the ankles.
Were you like seeing if something was wrong? What?
We'll see. No, it's a prevention thing. They have that now. If you go on actually on fullbodymri.ca,
Yeah.
it's a service you can purchase. And I got it to really see like if everything was fine. And the radiologist called me later, so I'll know later if they showed me like I got like herniated discs all in my neck, all across the spine. I got tendonitis in my shoulder. But I think everybody who's been training for 20 years, an athlete or whatever, they all have something. So I'm not really freaking out. But like I was doing this, like oh, my shoulder hurts a little bit. Oh, I know where it is in the picture. It's pretty crazy. I actually filmed it for my channel, so it should be uploaded at some point on my channel.
Put the link up.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy experience though. I'm claustrophobic.
Are you?
Yeah, I took a bunch of meds and I was all loopy all day afterwards. Yeah. But I'm good. Crazy thing. So I do the whole thing. I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but I go home and I start speaking to Taylor about a bunch of weird shit. And I was like, yeah, I could train my client right now. Because I told Robert I couldn't train him, so I could train my client. And so really you could say, yeah. Then I reenacted a whole scene of me training him. Hi Robert, 2 more reps. That's good. Okay, stick your butt back a little bit more, shoulders down, stick your chest out. All right, cool. Then so for like 5 minutes, I was like reenacting me, yeah, like training somebody, Taylor. And then I said, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm just gonna go to bed. I slept 2 hours, woke up, ate a chocolate bar, went back to bed. 12 weeks out. And then I wake up, Taylor comes in, I'm in my another chair in the living room, because it's like an anti-anxiety med that I took for panic attacks, a really strong one. And then she's like, what are you doing? Oh, I think my blood pressure, my cup wasn't even on. And I told her like, I think I ate a chocolate bar. It wasn't a cheat day or anything like that. I think it's the first time in my life I cheat on my diet ever. But I was like, what the fuck? I was really out of my mind. Full body MRI. It took 55 minutes in the fucking radioactive coffin there, with the head clamped and the feet tied up. It was a fucking nightmare. So glad it's over. No, I recommend it because it's the smartest thing you could do if you're an athlete or anybody in general. Like even the doctors, here I'm warming up the pecs, under the pecs by the way. Pecs under the pecs. Like the doctor is setting up this whole program that we're using the family for it. They found like tumors in one uncle, problems with the other people. So it's really good. So it's really an image of your like insides 3D. It's like I could see my torso, my obliques were like this thick. I could see my obliques, my abs, and my obliques and my erectors were like big like that. Like, whoa, shit, you can see your muscles like from another angle you never see before. Yeah, really interesting. So whole body MRI.ca. But yeah, I ate chocolate that was in the spoon. I like to do the FST7 as my second exercise. Yeah, it's called fascia stretching technique. But how it's supposed to stretch the fascia here is from within the muscle because the pump is so big. It stretches the fascia of the muscle outwards. So you're stretching your muscles envelope from the inside out, like a balloon. And Hani Rambad used that term, but it's pretty much high volume, low rest. So I'm gonna use a weight, this weight here, a weight that's relatively easy. That's an easy machine. The stack is easy. I do 7 sets of 12, and I time myself here, 20-second break between each set. So I do it, and then 20 seconds, then I repeat 7 times. You can do a isolation or a fly, but this one feels really good with it too. A lot of people, and any roundabout usually does it at the end of the workout, but I like to do it before because you just warm up the muscle really well, and then you can do a heavier press or whatever, and you don't have to use as much weight because you're already pumped up and pre-exhaust or whatever, or tired. So let's start. It's a good machine here because it's like a circular press, like a fly press. Blink. Okay. And the goal with the FST7 is that you should not really reach failure at all. It's mostly to really put as much blood in there, stimulating the muscles as much as possible. Life outside of bodybuilding is going very, very well compared to last time. Even if I didn't know at the time, looking back, things are much more serene, calm, and stable now. So that's fun. And I was, I had some pressure going to the first Olympia, and I was caught in a wave, to be honest. And now I'm not caught in it, I'm surfing it. So it's much better. And it's gonna be very cool to have my mom and Taylor, my fiance, to be there to watch the show, and especially my mom, because the last time she saw me compete was in 2018 when I came back from a long break. She came to see me in Toronto, and that was great. So it's gonna be fun to have her down in Vegas to watch the show. And just everything is, I guess I'm more mature too this year. I mean, right after the last Olympia, I had the relapse there, and I went back to rehab after that the following year. And so it was like a little bit of a descent, but now I'm back up, and I'm staying up. You know, I did a show, everything. I had some downtime. I'm still disciplined. I'm still on track. I'm still doing my recovery, and I'm still doing all the tasks that I'm supposed to do as myself. So yeah, that's the main difference. Just things are a little bit more under control. As much as I can, well, control. At least I'm controlling myself more, because I can't control anything but my actions and my attitude. The rest is not really up to me. So I'll just focus on that. And this set here. So I'll do a little mixed match of stuff here. So I'll do this here first, and then because it's lower, it's actually harder with the leverage. Then I'll go up, I'll do this. Then I'm gonna bring this up here, and I'm gonna bring the bench back and do dead stop presses. So that will be all back to back. Okay.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat.
I tried that 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to do some type of like press front delt thing that I could do after chest that wasn't too taxing on the joint for the shoulder, and doing that is pretty cool because you can actually have a really good stretch, and then there's like tension throughout. It's like an awkward pressing movement that you do, but because it's light, you can manage doing it, and you just pump it up after chest to get rid of that little cap there. You want this part here, see that? You want that. Chest, delt, tie in. Well, I try as much as I can, because sometimes I got clients and sometimes it's leg day and I don't like to pose after legs. I mean, Hamlet says it's useful, but I might start doing it this year, but I find that for me, it's like, after legs, I'm just like, I can't even be a human being. So with Carl, we did last Saturday, we did Monday, we're doing today, and maybe tomorrow. That would be like three times a week will be good. And then I'm gonna sprinkle my own little sessions over that, and then Hamlet once a week. That'd be a good base. And then you always ramp it up as the show comes closer, but at 12 weeks out is a good time to start things up way more seriously, you know?
Ramp it up how?
Huh?
Ramp it up by
Frequency.
frequency of.
Yeah, so yeah, because like for example, I started posing 2 weeks ago, but now it's like it's more often now. I did Monday, I did some by myself. We had third time this week, and maybe fourth time this weekend, yeah.
Closer to the show.
Boy, it's like almost every day, yeah, for sure. It doesn't count as twice a day, because if I do one round just for a check-in or whatever, that doesn't count. It's more like I'm sweating and my heart rate is up. That counts. The thing with laterals, sometimes people, they think side lateral, front lateral. That's the way the shoulder works. What about all the diagonal laterals? So I like to do that. Side, all the way to front, but side so you get all the angle. The whole delt, all the fibers. So if you haven't tried that yet, try it out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Weeks out, like I've said before, if you're not in at 12 weeks out, might as well rack it up. But the thing is, it's never a bad day to start something new. It's never a bad day to start getting in shape, and it starts right now with you. If you haven't today, get to the gym.